This week we explore the university towns of Aberdeen and St Andrews. We let you into our everyday life as we show you the realities of van life, and Isabel takes her new Omnia oven for a test run. This is the sort of day where you hate van life. I'm Tom, and this is Isabel. Over the last few years we've been converting an old Ford Transit we call La Bamba. Despite the pandemic, we managed to take her down the coast of Spain and Portugal last year, where we learned the ins and outs of van life. A second lockdown, in Cornwall, gave us the chance to give her some much needed improvements. For the last 2 months we've been driving around Scotland. We've stayed at some of the most beautiful park-ups, driven along scenic roads, been on the wettest hikes, made friends with the nature, swam in any cold water we could find, found countless waterfalls and climbed some of the hardest mountains to climb. Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. We are in the Granite City, the Silver City, the Rainbow City. It's Aberdeen.
Good morning everybody. Yeah, I'm so excited to go shopping. Fingers crossed. I think it's going to be calmer today.
When you hear about Aberdeen you might think of granite, cold, grey city, but it's actually got a really nice beachfront, and yesterday there was some waves and there were people surfing as well, so pretty cool that the city's like right on the sea. We have wandered along the waterfront all the way from over the van, which is the other end of the city, to here, and this is a little villagey bit. It's like a little fishing village inside the city called Fittie. You just feel like you're miles away, like you're not in a city.
I like it here a lot.
It's such an odd little spot because you're in this like little tiny fishing village and you pop out the other side and you're in this huge oil refinery. Aberdeen is Europe's capital for oil and gas. We've just been walking through the docks where all the oil comes in and stuff from Fittie to Aberdeen Centre, and it's pretty rough. It's like a olden days dock, you know, like pirates and stuff. It kind of reminds me of like how they portray the towns in Northwater that we've just been watching. It's like I don't know, sailors, rough tattoo shops and bars where you can imagine you can get into a fight and get chucked out. I don't know. But yeah, we're getting into town now.
I find it really interesting to see it, because I've never seen this part of Aberdeen. I've seen it from afar. But yeah, it's really industrial. It's kind of cool to walk through and see, like all the oil canisters, and just imagine these people working hard, getting the oil, coming in late.
Liz just said she needed to buy a pair of socks and ran into a shop, so I waited outside and it's been like 40 minutes now. So Isabel eventually made it out of the shop and she had more than just socks, but we've walked down the other end of town. There's a nice vegan restaurant down here called Food Story, so we're just going to have some brunchy, lunchy sort of stuff.
Such a good breakfast. Yeah, thanks Mads for the recce.
What? This isn't Maddie's recommendation, this is mine.
Maddie recommended it to me last night.
I lived here for 4 years. My recommendation. And I actually even went there for my graduation meal after I graduated with all my family.
First charity shop to the left, people. And charity shop number 3. Charity shop number 4.
So we were going to show you inside the library here, which is this building, and it's pretty spectacular. It's got like a big hole all the way through the middle of 7 floors and amazing views from the top. But they don't let you in without a student card anymore, so I can't do that. We've just stopped for a pint in the pub on campus, and this is where I had a few while I was studying.
Looking back on it all, maybe I can see what was broken. Ooh, but it's a lonely calling. Yeah, it's a lonely calling.
Okay, so we've had a really nice time looking around the shops, went for a beer in Old Aberdeen, and now we are at Belmont Filmhouse and we're going to watch The French Dispatch, the new Wes Anderson film, before we meet Tom's friends for a drink later. Good morning, everyone. So last night when we left you, we went to see that film in the cinema. It was actually quite boring. And then we went and met up with Tom's friends, Ruth and Ben, and had some drinks and dinner with them in Aberdeen, but a bit of city life. Although city life was proving to be quite expensive. Then we got back to the van late. We were a little bit worried about it being broken into, just because we've never really left it in a city alone before, but it was all fine. But went into the van and shut the sliding door, and now we can't open the sliding door. So don't know why that's happened, how it's happened. Tried like the classic method, unlocking, locking loads of times, pushing it shut, trying to bang it open, nothing's working. So Tom's just taken apart the door and he's having a look. It's a little bit hectic in here this morning. I'm at work, so just currently on my computer, and there's literally stuff everywhere. And we've already had like 3 arguments because there's just too much stuff and our van doesn't work. Oh, it's working! What? What did you do?
Wiggled it around.
Well done! There is light!
So I just put it back together and it's not really fixed. I'll do actually try and fix it.
So doors fixed, well, temporarily at least, and now he's moved on to the exhaust mission. So we've got one of those Erbisbacher diesel heaters, but it doesn't really have like an exhaust fitting, so when we use it, it's super loud and we can't really use it in like car parks and like residential areas because it's just too embarrassingly loud. So Tom's bought all this stuff to make it quieter, like a silencer. But middle of the process, few little bumps in the road. We haven't got any pliers, we're a bit short on tools, so I'll show you the situation. There's the outside, there's our diesel heater. And this is the system that Tom is building amongst the chaos in this van. Still pretty chaotic in here. There's Tom.
This is the sort of day where you hate van life. It's so hectic in here and everything's going wrong. Very frustrating.
As you can see, the heater was just put back together, but we've had to order the parts again because I think they broke. It must be like 0 degrees right now. Freezing! We are going to leave Aberdeen. We first got to go and buy some boxes from the range nearby because our bags have gone mouldy. Another van life reality. We are just going to go somewhere like quite rural and then go to a campsite tomorrow to like have a shower and do services. But I just thought I'd show you this stunning sunset. Gorgeous. Okay, Let's go to the range and get some boxes. Oh, that sky though. Hey everyone, you would have seen in last week's episode we cut our chopping board up for firewood. We still haven't got a new one, so having to use a plate. The van gross level is still pretty gross. We're just doing one thing at a time. We've just bought some plastic boxes. The mould is pretty bad. We'll show you. And tomorrow we're just going to sort it out, go to a campsite, get all of the water and everything empty, and just get it back to nice levels. But yeah, making one of those cupboard meals with scraps from the cupboards. Pasta, chilli and veg. We can relax. We have made it to a really nice campsite called Laurick Campsite, and it's community owned. Got all this nice brand new facilities. We decided we're just going to stay the night here and actually just take the opportunity to sort everything out.
Hello, we've been living in the van for about 2 months. We've been living in the van for about 3 months, travelling around Scotland. It's been quite wet and it's just been getting damp in the van over time, and it's got quite bad now, so it's really good to air it out. But the area that we had trouble with in Spain was above the cab. It's not very well insulated, so all the warm air is hitting the over cab area and just cooling down, and all the water is just getting wet basically, and the bags up there are getting mouldy and they're pretty bad. So we need to get rid of these bags basically. We're going to downsize into these plastic boxes. They're a lot smaller, so there'll be more room to breathe, and hopefully that area can dry out a lot more, because at the moment these ones are stuffed in.
Life hack, baby. There's this like gap in our fridge that you can never sweep. Got the Hoover on it, girl.
Wait, your life hack is use a Hoover.
Like van hack, get your Hoover
Use
behind
a
your
Hoover.
fridge. There was so much there before.
So yeah, today really is just a deep clean day, and downsizing these bags into these boxes, which is a fair amount of downsizing, so we're gonna have to get rid of some clothes as well. So in Laurick Campsite, we're just here, that's us, and it's a pretty cool little campsite. It's really nice facilities, everything's clean and brand new, and it's completely community run. So all the money that they make there just goes straight back into the campsite or into the local community. Yeah, it's a really nice little spot here, and it helps it's a very sunny day. It was nice to clear out the van, get rid of all the mould, and come up with some better solutions. We have rushed down the coast quite a bit actually. We didn't even stop in Angus. But me and Liz have both spent quite a lot of time travelling through the sort of Aberdeen and Angus sort of areas. There are some very lovely spots, Arbroath, all around there. I would recommend that, but this time we're not going to.
Good morning everyone. We had a really nice sleep last night at this campsite. Beautiful day again today. This campsite is great because I think I might be the only woman here, so I pretty much got a whole bathroom to myself, and it's so warm in there. The showers are so nice, so I just had like an hour shower. So Tom's awake, we're putting the bed away. This is the process, putting the bed away. We just let Tom do it. I stay out of it.
Yeah, so if you want to make one of these beds, just make sure you have a Tom, and then it's really easy to put away.
Wait, what's that like brown thing? Put.
Oh. Your
My birthday present. So if we didn't mention it already, it's my birthday tomorrow, and we've got a parcel here that arrived at Tom's friends the other day.
Hey, look at it, it's got a price on. What have you put in your pillow? We decided to put our jumpers in our pillows to save space, but it's a hot water bottle. It's very uncomfortable. There you go, that's away. This is all messy. but that's because we did a big clear out yesterday and we need to take some stuff to the charity shop.
Yeah, so when we were moving into the van, we realised we had like zero space for our clothes, so we decided to replace 2 of these lovely cushions and instead fill them with our clothes. But actually like really horrible to lean on and you can't really use them as cushions. Got some stuff down here to donate to charity to make a bit more space.
It's amazing what a difference one day makes. Because yesterday I was just hating van life so much and just like, I don't know, it just felt really stressful, and today it's great.
Gonna quickly tell you the other thing that we thought it's a very expensive thing to buy, but it's so fun and so satisfying, and we use it every single day at least once. It's like this Kasha window hoover, because when you live in this small space, when you're breathing and cooking and making coffee, it just gets so wet on the windows. So this little bad boy is quite fun to use.
So we are lying in bed and people are setting off fireworks right behind the van. It's really cool.
And these guys are setting off a really good display. Look, it's so good. Fancy.
Izzy, happy birthday.
Hello. Yay, 28 today. Just been having a nice lazy morning and drinking coffee in bed and opening my present from Tom, which I'm very excited about. It's an Omnia oven. So you can now basically cook anything you cook in an oven in the van, which just blows my mind. The first present ever, and it comes in a little bag. I've actually wanted one of these for ages, so it's really sweet that Tom remembered.
So it's a bit of a cold, grey, miserly day. We don't really have any plans at all, apart from we're going to go get this vegan breakfast. We don't know, but Izzy's got the day off, so we are going to do something fun, I hope.
Just still buzzing off the Omnia buzz. Can't believe we've got an Omnia oven. I think on today's menu is to make a vegan cake, but we need to go.
Excited. I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's 11:30.
Yeah, is it? No, 10:30.
Yeah. 11:30.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
He's been on the phone with Mads for a while. Right, Tom, you've got your vegan brekkie.
Oh, I am starving.
Ooh, look at that, yummy. Vegan breakfast demolished, and now we're on our vegan cakes because it's my birthday. So this is coconut chocolate brownie, and this is ginger cake. I think we should go halves.
We have arrived in St Andrews, a very wet and blustery day. Isabel was on the phone to some of her friends who wanted to wish her happy birthday. And St Andrews is known for a few things. It is home to our oldest golf course in the world, and it has a very old university. It's quite posh. It's a very nice little town.
St Andrews is really pretty. I like the way it's quite small, so you can just walk around, find everywhere easily.
So the University of St Andrews is the 3rd oldest university in the English-speaking world, after of course Oxford and Cambridge. But then Scotland actually has the next 3 oldest universities, and St Andrews is the oldest out of them ones. Aberdeen comes in at 5, I think. So there's a couple of cool ruins. There's a castle, and there's lots of history of kings and stuff. And there's also a cool cathedral, but it's closed because the gravestones are wobbly or something. Isabel has found some more charity shops that she wants to go in, so I'm heading back to the car to watch the rugby on the projector. So we've just had a very nice little drive along the Fife tourist route along the coast, and we've just pulled up at our place for the night. I think it's going to be quite a windy one, but it's beautiful. I've just remembered that England are playing rugby, so I need to go and make a swift exit into the boot.
What about my birthday?
Oh yes, it's Isabel's birthday as well. What about your birthday?
About a birthday party.
We've got Tom over here on folding clothes duty to make a bit more space, because we just had our clothes washed, and he's got a little projector set up so he can watch the rugby. Oh, he's just snapped it. So he's quite sweet actually, he can have like a mini TV, because I wanted to cook over here. So first I'm using my Omnia oven. I'm just going to make a simple Betty Crocker cake. I couldn't be bothered to spend as money on ingredients, so I just got this. And to make it vegan, instead of adding eggs and milk and, eggs, oil and water, you just add a can of Coke. I'm very apprehensive, not sure it's going to work. Let's give it a go. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Another year wiser. Another year more gorgeous. So, look, this is like looking really cakey. What the hell? It's like a proper cake.
What you got cooking now?
And then I've just pre-lined it ready for the pizza. So I've just rolled this dough out and made a hole in the middle. Okay, this is my first time looking at the pizza. What will I see? Will it have worked as well as the cake? Let's have a look. It went really well. This is cool, man. Okay, let's get a slice. It's a bit hot. So hot.
Straight out.
Oh my god. Don't do that. Really nice. It's pizza.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's so nice. Okay. Make a birthday wish. It's a good one.
I think I know what it is.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You don't. Is it good? It's quite sad at the moment because it's at that point in winter where I wake up, start work, the sun's rising, finish work, the sun's setting. But I still get to see this beautiful sunset.
I think it's about time we headed south, Isabel.
Yeah, we're actually going south a little bit.
A little bit south.
A little inkling of where we're going next. And let me just grace you with this stunning sunset. Okay, that's the end of this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all of our new subscribers. It's so great to see you all come along our journey, and we are so excited to have you come and join. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it, and let us know if there's anything you want to see more of.
And we've got some big adventures planned for the near future, so make sure you subscribe to see what we get up to.
Yeah, lots of transit. She's going on an adventure. Whoop, whoop.